Conditions are widespread. We've brought you stories about families who've lost loved ones. The strain it's put on firefighters. Farmers are feeling it too. Our Quentin Smith has a look at catfish ponds.
There shows feed.
Jeff Lee knows a thing or two about raising catfish. He's been a catfish farmer for over 2 decades now.
Since 1994, so it'll be 22 years.
He's a member of Lee's Catfish, and he runs over 20 catfish ponds.
Something that's been a good thing for raising the family and been a good occupation for us.
However, lately, his ponds have been feeling the impact of the drought.
It's made the water real low. It is getting low enough in some places that it's starting to show dirt in the corners, the shallow corners.
And when that happens, it allows mud to get into the gills of the fish, which can cause a big and sometimes deadly problem for the fish.
Their gills is how they breathe, and so if there's not good oxygen in there, or if they get mud in their gills, then they can't breathe, and then they come up and die.
And the drought is also creating some other difficulties.
I would say harvesting. Because when they harvest, they pull that net through there in the shallow water and the mud, and the fish get a lot of fish in a closed place. I would say that's been the biggest challenge because of the drought.
Lee acknowledges that these are big problems, but he says things could have been worse. The timing of the drought, he says, occurred right as the season was about to end. So for now, Lee says they're remaining steady, but he knows things could change if they continue to be the way they are.
We hope wintertime here we get a bunch of rain and fills it back up. If we don't get it and we go into next summer, we would have a real problem.
Quentin, thank you. And there could be problems coming up. Lee says only once in his 22 years as a catfish farmer have the water levels not returned to normal in the winter. That was in 2006.